Hey there friends, it is me, HLModTech, and we are back at the Van Buren Street Dunes, and we are actually working with a gimbal today. Alright, so let's see if we actually get smoother video as we truck through one of our first ever places we went. What are you thinking, big dog? You ready? Come on, Bailey. It is beginning to be a little bit more like fall. We are getting a little less foliage. And it's kind of funny since our first trip here was in the spring. This is an off-leash park, if you haven't seen the first video. We're allowed to just stroll at will, and apparently Bailey is off to see the sights as we make our trek. Bit rainy today, bit cloudy, but still a beautiful day to go for a hike. If you watched our earlier video, you know that the loop that we do is about 1.5 miles. We actually tracked that on Google Maps one day. There are all kinds of little paths off to the side. Bailey right now is running to the right of me. When we come up to this spot, you can take a trek to the right, but Bailey and I are going to go to the left. Come on, big girl. Hee-haw! Good girl. Not quite the sunniest day ever for a hike, but I'm telling you, it's a beautiful day whenever you got the puppy with you. And these paths are so peaceful. You do need to remember that there is open hunting out here, so make sure you keep track of the dates. Deer hunting starts in a week, and you want to make sure that you either wear orange or avoid the place during hunting time. Right, Bailey? Are you using me as a shield? Good girl. Where'd you go, big girl? I see you sneaking over there, little lady. Yes. Good girl. This place is wonderful as you do get to let the dog run. You do also run into people occasionally. The park does get some use, or the open space. But it is an off-leash space, so as long as you got your leash closed and you've got your dog trained pretty well, it works out alright. Good girl, Bailey. Not so fast, little lady. Good girl, yes. So right here there are options to go in 3 different directions. Bailey and I always hang a left, so that way we get to the back of the park, which helps us get that 1.5 miles before we're done. Come here, big girl. Good girl. You just smell all kinds of things today, don't you? Today is the first day that we've been walking that it's been in the 60s. I think it said 63 when we rolled in. Still feels awesome. Good girl. This is the outer edge of the open space, and right over there you'll see a little bit of a road and houses, but we need to make the turn over here and head along this path. This awesome tire over here Bailey sometimes uses to steal a little water, just like today. Good girl. Yeah. We're going this way, big girl. So this path over here to the right, that goes right back towards the middle. We like to go over here more to the left. And there's the awesome dunes that we climb. Good girl. This is another one of the areas where the path does go all the way to the back. But we hang the left here. And as we go around this side, you get to the awesome dune. Right, Bailey? Big girl. Even with a head start, the puppy's always gonna beat me up here, it seems. I'm saying four-wheel drive is better than two-wheel drive. Not the fact that I'm a lot older than she is. What do you think, Bailey? You gonna let me beat you today? Block my path? Now you're crazy. There are paths off to the other side, but Bailey and I like to cut through this little woods. Good girl. So fast I can't keep up with her. Good girl, yes. You like running out here, don't you? Good girl. If you ever choose to do this hike, if you ever get to these electric poles, they lead right out to the parking lot, if you ever lose your way. Hey little lady, what have we said about digging? No digging. Get out of there. What do you think you're finding? A root? You and your sticks. Come on, silly girl. Come on, Bailey. Here. Good girl. Good dog. You almost wiped me out there, puppy dog. Not quite yet. We're close to the spot. Not quite, though. You did a good job paying attention. So as I said a minute ago, we could go straight down the path, but we like to cut across this hill off into the woods over here. Good girl, yes. I see you. Good girl, yes. So this path is one part that is the least marked, but we like sneaking over on it because you follow this awesome ridge, and I think you find the highest point in the open space. And we always enjoy getting there because once you get to the highest point, you get to go down to the low point, and hills rock. What do you see, big girl? What do you think? Did we make it to the top? Good job, big girl. What are you thinking now, little lady? We're going this way. Yes. You can walk out to that side and it's a nice flat exit, but I like to try and tire out my puppy, and we do one more hill right here. Come on, big girl. This way, big girl. You may be able to hear the traffic on the road. That's because we're getting close. So I'm going to leash the puppy up just because the distance when you climb the hill to your car is real short, and we don't want any oopses where the puppy makes a poor choice. And this also lets me know what it's like to use the gimbal with a leash. Good girl, yes. Might need a little longer leash. Hard to get much of the dog at this range. This is my awesome stretchy leash, so she can get a little distance. But you can see right up there is the path that goes right to the road, and like I told you, those electric poles let you know you're on the right track. Right, Bailey Boo? Left or right, it doesn't matter. You can even cut through the middle here. And I think Bailey and I are actually gonna do the middle path. because this splits the exit the best. You could also cycle back along the other paths. There are lots of paths that cut all through that area over there. But Bailey and I are going to head back just because it's time to get home. Right, big girl? Or not right, big girl? Good girl. Yes. You're a good dog. Alrighty, friends, I was smart enough to buy a gimbal, but I was not smart enough to bring a selfie stick. So this part, you're going to have to just deal with my short-arm version of a selfie stick. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you got a question, comment, or a suggestion, add it down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button, and last but not least, hit the notification bell if you want to be the first to know when there's a brand new video from Bailey and I. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.